talk to you right now. Yesterday, 9 Lagos State government come at us. In fact, we could not even the talk amount. We could do official inauguration of the anti-Okada squad. We could inaugurate them so that their work go dey very, very official. And this one, now because of the ban on Okada, we be say Lagos State government don't ban for 6 local government areas in the 9 LCDAs for inside Lagos State. And as this one happens, so they say at least 600 recruited members of the squad 9 days for inside the takeoff of the enforcement will happen for inside the orientation exercise will happen for inside Adeyemi Bero Auditorium for Alausa Ikeja. And of course, now the State Ministry of Transportation organized this one yesterday.
Wow. Nice one. Now, I would like to take, before we start to the talk, make I remind you again, the numbers them to take call us don't show on top the TV screen. So feel free right about now. Start to the call us. Bring us. Trust me. Not put that matter for your shares. If not, it will give you shares bond. So talk them out so that we'll go here because now true democracy, now with the practice. And also, if you send us a WhatsApp number, take note, the WhatsApp number don't change so that you go know the new number. Send us a WhatsApp message. We go still read them too. So coming back to waiting, we be the talk.
Okay.
Now this extension of our voters registration by 2 months when we rep, are they so happy say rep don't pull mouth inside the matter because it not get as it be. Apart from say yes, we Nigerians we like to do 9 minutes waka. But the more the days they go, the more people they aware, the more people they see reason to they involved inside the process. Yes, we get a character, we get a culture, but we not go use them, see them as a disadvantage to us. Rather, we go see them as advantage. So, if now they wake up, then why can't we encourage them? So they need to encourage Nigerians. They need to even give them 3 months, give them 3 months join, so that enough people fit enter. Because now the deficiencies not be the people again. Now INEC, they not fit meet up, so they get to extend them. Anyway, we get Esther. Esther, shook mouth on top the matter.
Esther, good morning and welcome. Esther,
Yes,
good morning.
Esther, good morning.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Esther. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, ma.
Okay, I put smart for talk.
Yeah, I'm just calling. My calling here is not because of your program. I'm looking for help. That's why I'm calling you.
You're looking for what?
I'm looking for help. Yes.
Say what's in keg. We don't hear you well, okay? You look for help.
Yes, yeah, but just send us a message.
You know what? Just send WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp number. And Mr. Esther, if you hear us, send WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp number so that we go feel understand what you talk. Somebody else they call us from Warri. Hello, good morning. Bella, they call us from Warri. Bella, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Welcome, Bella.
Good morning.
Bella, would they hear you?
Go ahead. Would they hear you?
Okay. Bibi, you're looking beautiful.
Thank you, plenty. Bella, put man for talk sharply. Would they hear you?
All right, please. I want to know. I want to talk of this PVC matter.
Okay.
I want to know if the PVC they are registering now, is the people getting it?
When you register now, you know get the PVC immediately. But register first before September. Now by September they say they will start to reel out the first set of PVCs. So by then you will get them.
Bella, the volume for your TV still dey high, so we still dey hear ourselves for background. But Ochiko don't explain and to you. I beg, just remember, say when you call us, no, just quench the volume for your TV, finer, because you know go feel they hear yourself for phone, they hear yourself for TV at the same time. And we not fit serve 2 masters at the same time now. At all. We not be God, we go do here and there at the same time. So try help us make it quench the volume. But make a sharply pay attention to some messages we will get here. This one say, good morning, crew. My PVC collection difficulty is intentional by the authority, and our people are not aware, just to disenfranchise many people in the southern region compared to ease of issuance at the northern region to have more political supremacy over the region. That is my take. Caller Wale from Egypt when I send that message. You can say all the problems we are facing in Nigeria, solutions start from the leaders, e.g., the leadership of former Governor Fashola of Lagos State. We should just stop justifying all the things that they are taking. That's your take. I can't talk, say, Chikudi, Ejigbo Road, still dilapidated. And they can't say, Ailegun and Iyana Ejibo area for Ileiwe Road. Say it did very, very bad. Well, we don't hear that side.
Yeah, Prince, this very word I'll come back to. A lot of people, they talk about, well, I want to address them. But we'll take Prince first. Prince.
Prince, good morning.
Yes. I want to know whether I can use my photos card that I used before.
Which time you register them?
Hello?
Which time you collect that voter's card where they talk about?
I used the photo card. I used that for last time now.
You use them for 2019 election, Abi?
2015.
If you use them for 2015,
yes,
go still use them again. It's still okay. For
I
that
used
same
for
place.
that time. And I used that for governorship.
Yes, you
go
fit still use them. You fit use them every time, you know, they expire. From 2014 to 2015, all the people who get that PVC, you they free to use them. It not they expire. So long as you get the PVC, from 2015 they come, you can use them.
Now what's it make them call them PVC? Mean
yes,
permanent voters card.
Yes.
All right,
we'll
Margaret,
get another call.
From Worry.
To fly. Nigeria does not belong to the Northerners. They've destroyed this country enough.
No, now
We
you
should
know.
wake up and know that these people are up to something. It will come to a stage where most of these states can no longer live in this country. We should be seeing it from that view. And I pray God should not allow it to happen. Because what we are seeing today, these Northerners, they are tricky people. They say they give the ticket to South, they want South to produce the president. And they still show their top key politicians to contest. So is that really fair?
Okay, thank you. We allow you land because everybody get their own opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but you don't need to generalize a word. Say this set of people that destroy country, it is very, very wrong. You don't need to talk that kind of word because all of us get, of course, now one head everybody gets. Make your own interest known. This one relate to waiting and be one talk concerning that person we talk say that they make the process difficult for us in the South here. Why for not? They very seamless, easy. Now, the big question you go ask, we say, we not get representative, we send go the centers. We not get governors, we stand for us. We not get people, we still did that center, still they are so. These people, they not know waiting, they not know our difficulties for South here. Why they need to talk, say, this thing, they difficult for us for here. Then we as a people, may we mount pressure on them. Say, look, this thing they add us for here. Why unane they speak? Because even the not they talk, now still their people make it easy for them. So why our own elite class, our own political elite class not make it easy, much more easier for us here? Because if person like a governor waka go an INEC center, he go make a big statement. Say, Karisha, nothing is happening. Why? Why? He go make big statement. If House of Rep member go any of the centers for year, he say, why is this process like this? He go make big statement. INEC go check. But why they not they go?
Right,
because it's easy for them to get their own. They don't come up body.
All right, make we look some messages and because in too plenty for here so far. Wazobia, good morning. No, I beg, make I chook mouth for inside this Okada issue for inside Okada men. Stop waiting them, they use chop. As they stop waiting Okada men, they use chop. Government, make I just bar break for this one because Simeon the standby for call. Simeon, good morning.
Hello, Simeon. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
You see, this voters registration is not supposed to be, you don't have to have time. Something that continuously until a week or a month to the voting time before they can stop. But now, see INEC now, they are overwhelmed now because they cannot meet up. If they should allow this to continue until a month or a week to the election time, then they can stop. So people can register. That's one.
All right, thank you. Okay.
INEC officials supposed to be here. So ask question.
INEC official don't come here before. In fact, person where they in charge of their voter education been don't come here.
You don't come here.
And we don't talk to them. And we open phone line that day. People ask questions. We ask questions that day too.
This voters apathy, this buying of votes. If you go there, you vote, you can picture it and go and collect money. They should tell us how they will stop it on that day.
Okay,
right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simeon. We'll get another person this time. Peace, they stand by from Abuja. Peace, good morning. Hello, Peace.
Oh, peace. I beg,
Peace,
just
you
try
there?
call us back again in case.
All right, so back to our messages where BC gets. He say as they stop waiting Okada people, they use chop. They won't make waiting. They won't make them do as he say they don't carry 600 anti-Okada people them put for the road for inside Lagos State. To not forget, so you say your name is Moses from Silverbird, Lagos, and the Okada issue they worry us, especially inside estates. Some people waiting inside estate them they not even access their estate them because of the Okada ban.
All right, Blaise, peace don't come back. Peace, welcome.
Now, good morning.
Good morning,
peace.
peace.
Welcome.
About of a devil.
One day, he say making chillax.
Okay. I bet this is where all Jesus Carlo they talk. In the fear prison because he don't want to go back to that place again. I make in the talk that is since when I know about election, I never see where they use Muslim. Making not just cause a problem for this work. I tell them they kill my senior sister with the two children. Nobody they even talk anything. I mean from here same money when they carry those children now go village to go park the property now. Not be small money that they call for it because nobody they even talk for that issue. And for this coming election, I they beg our youth, may they not use 5 naira, may they not use 2 naira per una. And I beg Wazobia TV, our family people, make una invite Atiku come here, make come talk, make come tell us say which people don't give Nigeria since when it be the power before. Make una invite the other one come. Make una see us ask us say which because 6 to 12 there old people now they want to come rule Nigeria. Everybody, my PVC at 2011, I know that 60 users vote. Make we go vote these people out. Even if we go start for polling unit that day, we tell whether do or die, we tell people vote these people out, vote these people. Because we don't tire for this suffer. We don't suffer, we don't die. We go tell our fellow people. I say my neighbor died because of money. We go take go do CS to take born inside her dad, bleed that inside her.
All right, thank you, peace. We know say para.
Thank you so much, peace. And peace, as for all the political aspirants, this one not just money because they just do primaries. All of them go come here, go ask all of them questions.
And trust me, I still talk about we day in a country where we say most of these political aspirants, one thing where they always try to dodge now the media. They like to dodge the media a lot. But we go try as much as possible to try to bring them come. Our monarch they don't invoke cause on top of. If the cause go work, make it work for them. All those bad people. Anyway, we'll get another call. Bushi, all the way from Taraba.
Hello, my people. Good morning.
Good morning, Bushi. How you doing?
I dey fine. I beg. I like the way the house done the chook mouth for the extension of this voter sterilization exercise. Okay. But I see they complain where we go for here for Taraba for building local government. There is nothing like registration. Whether they carry the thing house to house, they do for them, we don't know, but we don't see any center where they register. Like before 2014, 2011, then they come here, they jump, but now we don't see anybody. We don't understand what they happen.
Buchi, just take Buchi.
And again, may have try to come out, tell high neck, may they make this thing so far not permanent. May they make a person if you vote anywhere where it be. All this transfer, the stress not be here, may they help us.
Okay, so Buchi, help us call that local government well, calmly again, so that we go fit take
send us
the local government.
Or just send us a message. Let us know the local government. Okay. They say Mommy Precious.
We're interested in knowing. Mommy Precious.
Mommy Precious, they're online.
Good morning,
Good morning, Mommy Precious. Welcome.
Welcome. I beg me they send the voters registration thing. Maybe they send them, maybe they give them months. My daughter don't they go since all these days. She never see her own collect. Maybe they send them and they beg them. All the youth they won't vote this time around. So let them vote their conscience this time. And yesterday you say you go bring somebody when we come talk of scheme. We wait, we not hear from you.
He says I will give person waiting.
So I beg you to help us extend the date. I want to.
Okay, my Mommy Precious, say I promised waiting yesterday. Remind me, I beg. Make I not come be like politicians.
You said you go bring somebody when we talk about scheme.
Okay. We'll hear you.
Okay.
No worry, we'll go sort that one out. He already did the pipeline already. When the time comes.
When the time comes. Something happened along the lines, and I will see make the person not come to talk about the scheme. But no worry, we'll go see bring back that person again. Maybe next week the person will come. All right, I'm going to take some messages then. Good morning, my dear Precious and Chief Ochuku. I just want to ask one question. I've been more than no vex. Is it compulsory for one to pay money to get their NIN? Who said so? And to whom? And he said, if no, where I no go get without paying it? My name na Kalisto Spaka. On a well done. Kalisto Spaka, any NIMC center where you go, you not supposed to pay money. As a matter of fact, it be like say we go invite your GAP
you not supposed to pay.
for Lagos
Then
State.
now waiting the happen when you reach there. That's not the question we go ask.
You don't reach one go bring a guy NIMC. Make you come here.
He go tell you say they're not the pay now. May we take Paul from Abia.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, very well, thank you, Oga Paul.
Tinubu picking his running mate for today is a good one. Let him pick the right person. You understand? Yeah, another thing I want to say that this election that is coming very soon, let's be a peaceful one. We don't want problem again in this our country. Every time problem. We don't want it anymore. Let it be a peaceful election this time around. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Even like everybody that ask us questions for inside this morning, because Samuel have just sent this question. So, good morning, prepare Chukudi. I just want to ask one small question. Make on no vex. These are our leaders. Then get blood for their vein. Abina goes, then be. Why you ask the question? I don't understand. Samuel, but we take Emmanuel from Imo State. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
See, hello?
We hear you, Emmanuel.
Okay. See, when I want to talk last morning.
Okay.
Now, not say we don't play, things don't they spoil. As we play, things they spoil. This big men, whether on top, I will not say after they go say ordinary Nigerian. They go say who be don't be ordinary. They forget say now we be Nigeria be not be ordinary, I don't be ordinary. You know, say again somewhere they talk for Bible say that the person where they for up, I'm going to tell where the person where they for low. Person where they for low, go to some person where they for up. They forget this sense. It gets something where my brother was done that talk, where they touch my heart this morning, when we call. See, that's where you talk. When you talk, say, these people will go plant something, and when they plant and finish, they'll go harvest them. Now, we will be youths. We'll go this time around, though. Go come out. Remember that way they don't say that the system end something, SARS. If we vote finish, we they urge all the youth, if we vote finish, protect the vote anywhere you take. All the system, who will vote, protect them. No, make sure say that person you vote, you know how. Stand by that person. For you will say here when I did, who will vote Rochas or Korocha? When you win, the one rubber, when they say inconclusion or inconclusive, we stand by him. We say he's the winner. This time around, when we go vote, when we go give, maybe youth. When we go give and maybe youth, we go stand by him. If not to come Abuja, if not to come anywhere, we go stand there to make sure say that person will give up, say that he win. This time around, if they like, we them gather other ammunition, that everybody keep. This time around, we, the youth of Nigeria, we don't calculate say that youth. We say I ain't go win. We're not gonna like robbery. Make them go do something. If you say they say they're going to respond, whether they do that their presidential ticket.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Emmanuel. Your 60 seconds not already passed since. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. We know the ginger way everybody to talk, but messages then too plenty. No go make you not be like say we leave people where they get messages behind. Good morning, I don't come again about the ASU strike. Governments say it is complicated. The truth be say governments are not ready to work on this at all. And so you talk, you say all they are after is election. And so imagine APC form is 100 million naira and how many of them will buy this phone will be 100 billion naira? You put a hard break and say the thing they break your heart. Governments are not ready to work at all. And you can't talk say it no make sense now. All these governments are just doing anyhow. The PVC stuff safe. How are you going to be? You complain about them, but Priscilla and I be this one. Now Priscilla they send us this message. You not tell us where they send the message from, but we appreciate you. Good morning, I celebrate you. Extend voters registration by 2 months. I think drastic action should be taken, just like I saw a priest will not allow worshippers into the church without PVC. If the government says no PVC, no pay, I think everyone will buckle up. Samuel Gibson from Kaduna State now sending this message. It talks say, really, may they extend them. All right, moving on. He said, good morning to you. Or please, can a ban on Okada should stay in Lagos State? It has started reducing the influx of foreigners in Lab. For me, we call a particular tribe who are riding Okada have sold their Okada and relocate back to the north. At least the killings will reduce more. AY, I sending this message. I like the fact that people they contribute from different parts of the country and on different matter where they grant them. All right. Okay, so more matter than we be say day grant like this. So INEC should please extend the registration of PVCs. Say if it was to be NIN linking, then go down and extend them. Make them extend PVCs. So please, they should cause because it's becoming difficult for Nigerians to register. You are the voice of the masses. We could take
Babatunde for Lagos.
Hello?
Yeah,
hello,
Babatunde, good
Babatunde.
morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, first time. See, this macaroni that now, see, there are some.
Oga Babatunde, your line they break up, so no fit hear you well. If you fit call us back, if you fit. But sharply more messages. Good morning, Wazobia TV. Jacob from Bariga. I say banning Okada is good thing so that most of all these Okada riders can go back to agriculture. We need food for inside the country. He got to us a good morning, go. My answer, please, where is the PVC center in Ikorodu? Where you don't reach Ikorodu local government area, the LCDA, what did they happen there? It's supposed to go find out the center, we'll tell you by tomorrow. Good morning, please. What are the requirements for the CVR? Okay. And then he say your name na Dixino. I have been trying to register for my voter's card online since then is not going through. Is there any link I can use? Oga, online registration don't end. You know if you do them again. Now this beginning of June, night end. And he say it takes time to happen with the link to the link happen. No vex. This time around,
you
go their
do
office
every other things online, bet you not go feel register online again.
And this one talk about monkeypox. He said the issue of monkeypox is becoming alarming, but the country is carried away by politics. Please, the government should look for solution before it becomes more serious outbreak than corona. Now, so you talk, but seriously speaking, you don't become, alarming. The number of cases don't increase. Good morning, Nadokas from Jos. He said cost of foodstuffs na serious issue now. Imagine say I go market. If you see 100 naira pepper, it go shock you. Even for Jos. Then what one man we wait there here do? You can say I asked the woman, she everything don't cost, even dollar don't high. I surprised how dollar take affects pepper. Now waiting the woman. My people, some of us our own now we be our own problem. No be just government, now be our problem. Now so you talk.
All right.
Messages them plenty. Messages them plenty. But one way you fit get your messages then to get attention now. Make sure say you follow us for all our social media handles them. Begin to comment. Put your comment them through for inside our Facebook, our Twitter, for inside our Instagram. Just pour your messages then there because we go feed they go back, they visit them, and then we self go to reply you with the conversation will continue from there. We won't waka enter inside our next segments now.
Talking about calling and also commenting, not forgetting, we won't waka enter inside our next segment, and that segment we still need you to call us to tell us because this now waiting we as Nigerians we don't see them now as part of our problem. It's not supposed to be problem, we bet it ought to be like our problem. So now we be still the government, whether this thing a problem or not be problem. Now, what be this thing a Muslim ticket? Now, the solution to our problem, I'll leave that question for you to answer. When we come back from this small chickily break, you go tell us. With the show back, not going anywhere.
newspapers, them, especially the ones who gather weight well for on top of all the newspapers this morning. Now, see, consign the different political parties, their primaries, and their choice of vice presidents, especially the two major political parties will be APC and PDP, especially the one where concern the APC matter. Oh, because right now, a lot of people, bodies, interests, don't they say, we cannot have a Muslim ticket. It no go work. Other people can say, it's not by religion. It is by integrity. It is by what the person they do. What's it make you grow rich to this level where be so can't they pay attention to waiting the person religion and where the person from more than waiting the person supposed get to offer to the country. It gets any implication where you go get if it be say, we forget about religion for inside politics, especially as they enter this 2023 election, we consign the worry about Muslim ticket. Waiting be your take on this matter. We get to get reports concerning this matter. We could go to Touchlight, and when we come back, we won't let you know, say, phone line done already. Now we and you go get this conversation. We'd like to hear from you. Waiting be your take on the Muslim ticket. It go change anything? It go affect anything? How the thing won't use make Nigeria no move forward or move forward? We would like to hear from you, but we could go take this report and we'll come back.
Who go come out as Oga Bola Tinubu running mates? For APC don't become big conversation for we country here, especially on top social media. Plenty arguments don't dey on top of this matter. People wey dey support am and people wey no dey support am. All of them say whether e dey okay for Tinubu wey be Muslim to pick another Muslim as him running mates, especially as the party don zone their vice presidential ticket to the Muslim-dominated north. The spokesman for Northern Elders Forum, NEF, wey be Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, on top of one interview wey him do with Channel TV, accuse politicians say dem dey play game with the fate of the people. Him say ordinary Nigeria no care, but e go become a factor only if elections dey. The politicians dey play game with our faith, intelligence and future of our people. Him say most of the attack wey dey happen for Nigeria no get anything to do with religion at all. Group sef don follow join mouth for the matter. Christian Association of Nigeria wey be CAN and Catholic Society of Nigeria don warn political parties against this Muslim ticket for this upcoming 2023 presidential election. CAN this week Tuesday don send open letter wey dem address to all political parties. Dem talk say dem go take this Muslim ticket as a declaration of war and dem go stand up against any political party wey dey support am. Even Governor Hope Wazobia, but him dey support am. Him say our country constitution no recognize religion as factor wey concern choice of running mate at all. Mr. Wazobia, wey serve as co-chairman for the recent APC convention committee, talk say instead make we put our focus on how to unite our country and provide good governance. So better speculation dey say Oga Tinubu fit choose Muslim as him running mates because the late Moshood Abiola bin do the same thing during him own presidential election for the year 1993. Well, last make we see how this whole thing go play out.
All right.
A
Exactly.
lot of talk around the political terrain on this Muslim ticket and I go. Yeah, bring it back reality. Those when they come from the time of Abiola as a Muslim, Abiola, King Ibe that time. But the terrain then and the terrain now two different times now we did for Nigeria. And also the interest that time and the interest now two different things. In as much as we go say, okay, it not really mean na integrity we suppose to look into now. A lot of people still of the opinion say no. There are still people where the other religion will still get integrity too. Why you not find some of them? But the political sector will tell you say, no, what it concern us not to win, not be about the masses choice for now. In as much as not the masses, but not to win. Now where the numbers they, now we go tilt towards if the majority of the northern part, na the Muslim, then we go tilt towards that side. Just like waiting the chief whip of the Senate talk. Because you again before the Abia State governor, what use of Kalu. You see, he make reference to something like that. You just see a politician talking. But the sentiment of Nigerians, say when it comes to religion, we dey very, very sentimental. I would like make we listen to God Jews or Kalu talk. Before we open our phone lines.
Before we listen to her, we won't let them know, say phone lines go open. Make them know, say, in fact, if we begin send on our WhatsApp messages now, so that when we listen to Jews or Kalu come back, if we begin read on our messages, we hear what's on our mind be, on our take be, for inside this matter where they ground. Should we go hear from God Jews or Kalu?
Yes, he will give us different sides to how we want to enter this matter.
Listen, do you want me to speak the truth?
Yes.
If I am enamored Bola Tinubu's situation, the wife is a senior pastor in a Pentecostal church, I will go Muslim ticket. The most important thing is for the party to win. It's not, we should stop all this rubbish about whether you put a Christian there. After all, if we win, already the wife is a pastor that have been living for over 40, 50 something years together. I've known them this far. So why do you want to blame about, she's already like a deputy president? If I'm to say, I'm a Catholic. I'm saying my opinion. This is Oji Kalu's opinion. You cannot deny me my opinion. But you can also play Christian ticket, depending on the scenario. Because if we don't play Muslim, we're in trouble. We will not win it will be most difficult to win the election. Because the only thing left for Ahmed Tinubu today is to play Muslim. I know that the church I go to, the Catholic secretary might condemn it, so it's not good to. What is wrong with Muslim ticket? I don't see anything.
Is anything wrong
in my
with
eye? There's nothing wrong with Christian ticket. Also, it depends on the condition. The condition we found ourselves today, that you cannot play two minorities.
And I don't hear it in Oga Jews or Kalu talk, the former governor of Abia State, as he be say he used to come. Now, one question why I want to ask, based on what Oga Jews or Kalu ask, and now you go answer me because we and you now they get this conversation. Why he be say if APC no pick a Muslim from the north, they no go fit win election? Why it be like that? Because if you already have a Muslim from the south and you need to balance the equation, why it be say you also need a Muslim from the north to be able to win election? So it means say Christian for the north, they're insignificant. I don't understand. The matter still
minority.
I know. Is a Muslim in the south a majority? Do you understand? Muslim for south na majority. Why it be say Ofi flag a Muslim from the south? Well, we get somebody where he be saying a broadcast journalist. If they join us from Zoom, Mr. Bassi, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning to you. I day happy to do on our news this morning.
They sweet us say you join us. Bassi, I know say you they feel this buzz. All of us did this job, and all of us, get one or two things to talk concerning the buzz, because when they hear some kind in-house talk where you be say some of the news never even carry. Waiting be your take on this matter on Muslim possibility of a Muslim ticket for APC.
The matter is very sad, for me, because if when election reach, if we not talk where the person from, it will be which faith, which kind of religion the person they practice. Me be one of those persons where hold the opinion say if the Babalawo go feel rule this country, make things for better, maybe the Babalawo. So again, over and over again, if election don't near or election don't reach, we go to talk about, share this person from my backyard. Now this person supposed to rule because this person from my backyard, they never ruled before. Or say this person, they now my faith, they practice the same church they go, or the same faith they practice, or they follow pray for the same mosque. Nobody even think, okay, make if now that one they look, who they even reason say woman no did this conversation, say Balawos them no did this conversation, say we understand, say yes, we need create balance for the system because of the nature of things that don't happen in recent times. But the only place where we need balance, the only time where the year balance now for diet. And this is not about balanced diet. If we want to talk, say, we're not ready to create political balanced diet, then we need to even balance every other thing, follow join. Okay. Women self never rule. No, we bring that one to the conversation. So women know they're capable of ruling. If we go bring the religion thing come to play for this conversation, make other things follow for the conversation, make balance the entire thing.
Bassi, I would like to just throw this question to you. Now, we don't get to this level where we did now. Muslim don't turn a major a major contention to us. Now, from your own understanding, what you think say can lead to this kind of level wey make us dey take this thing very serious? Wetin make you think say leads to this kind of level? Wetin bring us to this kind of level?
But before you answer this question, Basi, make we quickly just take a call from Danjuma from Jos. Danjuma, good morning. Danjuma, you there? Hello, Danjuma. I don't know whether Danjuma the hears, but make a sharply take this message from Kola Wole, just as you could respond to that question from Ochiko. Muslim ticket is not a solution, but because of the present state of religion intolerance, that is what makes it politically insensitive. Now waiting Kola Wole talk. So go ahead and respond to the question from Ochiko Basi.
Yeah, so but how we take reach this level where we say religious intolerance, where we say I no fit tolerate say that person now the way we want worship God be that. This person now the way we want worship God be this. And why how we take reach this level?
Now the question
yes, now the question, because going back to Abiola time, that's still Muslim, we not see our sanity. How come suddenly now? Now major thing to us as a country.
Ochiko, make I shock you. For Abiola time, the team self be one cause problem. But it just be say no loud like that. It just be say at that time, which conversation we will get to, maybe God willing, the course of this conversation. For Abiola time, that time, Benny Daosa and I be the CAN president, the Christian Association of Nigeria. As per the association where, Christians, right? Benny Daosa within people, all the pastors them that year, call Abiola and King Gibe, say this Muslims, they know they're comfortable with them. Say themselves here that time.
But if you help us just hold on your thoughts, dear, beg, don't vex. Just hold a bit on. I could take a Kunle call from Jos. Kunle, good morning.
Good morning. How is everything?
We did fine.
Fire down. You get a minute.
You see, this Muslim ticket you are saying. Hello?
Would they hear you? Go ahead.
So this Muslim ticket you are saying is good. The major problem is our followers. You see, now we are in the northern area. We know what is happening here. You see, when you give power to Muslim, people will be misbehaving. That's the youth, even the scholars. The things that they will be saying is a different thing. So you see, when the power switches to one side, there will be a problem between we people. So that is just the major problem.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I beg, when you
get another call
seconds,
again.
Now you get Mubarak.
In fact, you get 30 seconds.
You know which part of Gary? I think there is no Christian there. If you talk about the man that do good,
Mubarak.
Rocha Sokorosha. Rocha Sokorosha is a man that do good in the whole federation. He could build school in the northern part, south and east. But when it comes to vote, nobody votes Rochas. He gets 0. And this Rochas is a Christian. From Imo State, if there is no anybody to vote him, his wife will not vote him. People vote dollars. People, whoever you are seeing talking there, is talking about his own personal interest on what to have, not to say to serve Nigeria or not to bring Nigeria into peace. If you talk about Muslim to Muslim, Sokoto State is Muslim to Muslim governors.
Thank you, Mubarak.
And the governor and Muslim.
Okay.
Look at the type of rabbi.
Okay, thank you, Mubarak. I beg anybody we call, just keep them short. 30 seconds. We are off. Anyway, we go back to our guest. If they talk something, they try to address where these issues that they come from, way back 93 to date.
Yeah, so I've been talking to Benny Daosa, the president of CAN that year, been getting meeting with King Ibe and Abiola. You remember Abiola that the presidential candidate for SDP that year, and then King Ibe and vice, and both of them be Muslim. And for that meeting with CAN, Benny Daosa and CAN that year, Abiola been quote Bible, tell them say nothing, I don't need fear anything, because him as a child, him being grow up for Christian school, him being enjoy, the many things. When, as a matter of fact, specifically, I beg your pardon, say in life in general. Now, based on the fact, say, Christians create things for our missionary schools and the rest, so there was no need to fear. And now, when in the quote Bible for them, say this one, that one, even King Gibe self the cool Bible small for that year.
All right, make we sharply take a Precious call. Thank you, Basi. Just I beg, stay with us on the line. Make we take Precious call. Precious, good morning. Mommy Precious.
Good morning, Precious.
Yes,
you see, looking for not the problem, but people go take advantage of it. People go take advantage of it, saying, because they believe me, or now one side the thing favor, they will take advantage of it. That's why people they deny, and we don't want time. Make them balance with something. We don't want to do.
Okay.
Make them
all right, thank you. So we get some messages here. Oduayo from Ikorodu talk say, I love the way that they use handle this program well. Thank you, Oduayo. And this one say, now Dorcas from Jos, he say, we don't need religion now, now better candidates, and we they pray for inside this country. Basi, we never see answer the question. Wait till we reach to that level where we say people don't get more conscious now. Say no, we don't want only one religion right now, because understanding say if that understanding feed during King Gibe and Abiola time, waiting make right now, decide say we no feed tolerant of them at all again. Just based on
I believe that because of the way successive governments where they now, government where they before, especially from the time where we collect power from military them, Obasanjo enter power and the rest. I believe that because they never handle this matter of religion and where you from, where your papa from, where your mama from, where you from, and all those things. Now waiting lead us to this point. We don't see several cases, and in recent times also waiting they call blasphemy for Igbo, where if person talk something bad about your religion, the next thing way people they do that to burn and put tire for their head, burn the person, light matches, burn the person. Now waiting at the fact that we never feel handle the situation, and we get agency for government, maybe national orientation agency. We suppose even they sensitize people. We get also for especially for some kind levels or at some levels, religious leaders we suppose over time. We suppose they preach the right things, they sensitize people in the right way, and because them don't over time focus on certain kind of level, and we know say it's insurgency follow for this thing, because one of the things for insurgency, for terrorism for this country, be the fact that they indoctrinate people.
Okay, so you don't explain none of this, Basi. Based on this your explanation, you now think say people going against the Muslim ticket, you think say the agitation now they valid based on all of these explanations we make, because not be their fault say government or agencies no do the needful. So you feel say based on all
this.
Me
believe say they valid. Me believe say they valid, and here is why. Because if we continue in this path, we don't still say from 1999 we don't collect power for military rule, we don't get Muslim Christian ticket. You don't fix anything. Nothing don't change.
Okay, just help me hold your thought. Help me hold your thought there. Make a sharply visit some messages, because we get them plenty. Make we know disenfranchise messages. Them people with the same messages. This was since I was born and now I am getting old. I have never seen an INEC chairman from the south. Oga, not be true. We get Oga Morris Iwu and from the south. Now be say from and a Christian. Now be say from, and he was a INEC chairman for a very substantial amount of time. And this one say I support the Muslim ticket so that somebody go lose election. Whoa. All right, sharply make I take this one. He talks, say, the people, okay, he said the party are only concerned with power, not the interest of the people. If they are concerned about the interest of the people, they would know that they should balance things up. And make I sharply take this one before I get back to you. Basi say, if na him daughter, then kill for Sokoto, when go write exam, him go they vomit that the thing where you talk about Muslim tickets will be all just a kind of night they talk as they sweet and from out. Blessing from Lagos 9 asks that question. All right, Mark, we'll go back to you, Basi, so that you go address the situation.
Yeah. So first and foremost, like person been talking on that message. Political parties' intention are to win elections, right? As they be now, the only reason why they talk about the Muslim ticket now because the southern or the candidates from the party, as the ruling party, All Progressives Congress, in from south and in are Muslim. But we don't see over and over again. Me, they talk and say we don't see over and over again. If you look at history carefully from 1999, Christian Muslim, we don't balance things well. We don't balance them based on these two religions, right? And yet things never go right.
Mr. Basi.
Except we want to talk say things they go right for us for our own different corners.
Mr. Basi, okay, now we don't try to address the sentiment of the people based on religious line. Now, make we try to look I say, political party, sharply, you think, say, the Muslim go favor the ruling party more politically? That now what you go answer when we come back. But more take this call from Prince. Prince, welcome.
Hello, Prince.
Hello, Prince. Prince from Sapele. Hello,
okay,
Prince.
Bassi, if you just get you. Hello,
okay,
Prince.
go ahead. We hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead to your go straight to your points.
Okay.
Prince.
We all of us. First of all, I really want to commend you now for our program.
Thank you.
You guys are really doing well.
Thank you. Oga Prince said, if we voice for your TV still dey high, so you dey distracted. I beg, help us quench him. All right, Oga Bassi, sharply address him.
Yes, so Oga Bassi.
So more even do the calculations. I sure say right now, waiting the APC they look say they need the votes from the north, and are there the contention day. The candidates will fit drag their votes from the north na Atiku and na in the PDP. Atiku na Muslim and na northerner. So then they look the sentiment of the northern part of the country. We ordinarily go one vote their own. The same way the southeast go one vote their own. And now waiting go be the major contention now. Whether you go favor them, well, we know if we talk right now, but the calculation I show now say, yes, if they pick a northern Muslim right now, they go fit maybe split the vote. If they do their work well, split that vote already where PDP, that block of votes where PDP they calculate they don't already get from their candidates will be northern Muslim. And I'm waiting the conversation there about at least or Progressive Congress, but now waiting they think to win the election.
Okay, Bassi, so sharply make I ask you this question, as with the gist. If it be say the reverse now the case, a possibility of a Christian ticket, you see the other religion also accepting it and saying that now about capacity and capability, no be about religion.
I should say the noise go loud past like this. No tell ourselves the truth. The noise go loud past like this. You go say the country
why the noise for loud past like this?
Well, that's because we don't allow ourselves. We don't let religion, not be just religion, ethnicity, where person from. We don't let all those things affect nature of our politics. Because, for example, make I ask you one quick question. If they go hospital today now, if they're sick, even if na small thing as malaria, go first ask whether the doctor where they there. Now your faith in the practice, I mean, your place is from. If you carry your pikin go school, go think who be in class, whether the class want Islamize or Christianize or Babalaolize your pikin.
Right.
Go think.
Right.
When it comes to religion or politics, they don't take even, and I'm sure that the politicians said they push some of this agenda. They don't take hold us down in a way we say we think
help me just hold your thoughts there. Make us sharply. Okay. Time no day again for us to take because we get plenty messages. So make us just sharply just hold you on your thought there. Thank you so much. As if we say, if you sit down to break this matter one by one, we appreciate your very candid opinion for inside this matter. As you use break and down, we appreciate you well, Kingsley Bassi.
Thank you so much.
All right, sharply make I take some messages because in like a break for here. Muslim tickets, it is well with Nigeria. Even the Muslim Christian tickets served, they get wahala. We know what's in our eyes don't see for inside Muslim tickets. We'll go see for when that time reach. Shayna only Muslim 9 APC get for inside government. Now, wow, it is well with Nigeria. But talk your name. Sharply, this one say, people are afraid of seeing Muslim tickets rule because they feel Nigeria is being sold to the Muslim. Victory from Badagry. Now he's sending this message. And another one talk say, you're long, well, you say, good morning, my people. Anybody will tell you, say, Muslim tickets, no bad, they lie. How can my father left something for me and my brother, and he go also tell me, say, we know if it's the way we behave. I don't understand this interpretation. Waiting, do my own mouth, say, I no go fit take my talk. Then sharply, this small message talk say, good morning, Creole. This is, okay, make I leave that. You say, on a good morning, please, we partially got into the, what were Muslimizing the country. Check the churches, the way they're destroyed and being burnt. Check the intolerance in Islam or in most part of the north. This now waiting make we reach this level of intolerance. Now waiting you say you talk. Well, thank you to on our messages on our calls. We appreciate on our well. But unfortunately, now here we go bar break on top of this segment of the show. So go work straight enter inside the business segment. But make a let on know say go also sending on our messages and calls inside the business segment, because the person we won't talk about business today now won't get guess we be say then get. We'll talk about cryptocurrency. You they interested in anything where this will give you side money? When be the best time to even use cash into cryptocurrency, and when would be the best time to buy the dip for inside cryptocurrency, especially as most of them they dive down now? Frank Fagbo, the standard gidiba right now to join us to bring every way that happen for the world of business and how you fit invest into the world of cryptocurrency. Stay with us.
For we society. Now we be mothers. Now we dey run things. Now we be change drivers. But they no let us shake body. They no even let us drink water drop cup. But all that one go stop.
Woman, time don't reach. Where them go hear you? You go talk your mind. As they do you. As you dey feel am. As they pay you for body. And as you see am. We go talk. Better talk.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
Always drive the way entrepreneurs and business persons, they always try to run the economy. And the power sector right now, we produce nothing less, we generate nothing less than 9 megawatts. Just 9 megawatts now they carry the whole of Nigeria at this point in time, because the grid, they collapse at the point in time. So if you understand all these things, you're going to say 9 megawatts could just be capable, the capacity we go fit carry now just nothing less than 6,300 households. And this country will get over 50 million households. Which will remain. Now, why business people, they always clamor for the fact, say, diesel right now don't they very, very expensive, and it can't they scarce. How a lot of people they run businesses. Now, why we they come here so you go understand the policies and the politics. My name is Fagbo Frank, we'll go straight into some other stories where we get for here. This story where we say we get for here, and our team where we say they affect you and myself. Inflation don't hit all-time high at 17.71% in May 2022. 11 months ago, now you reach this kind of number. And you're going to say the numbers, they're very, very crazy. If you want to understand what exactly they happen to these numbers, maybe you carry your leg, go market, maybe you go price rice, price beans, price all the major food commodities we say they run, we say they buy for this country. Cars also, importation, exportation, and all these things, you're going to say inflation, they affect me, they affect you beyond the numbers we say they call for inside the studio. Nigeria and oil economy, and it will take us straight into the second story we say we get for today. Nigeria oil revenue is at the risk of dropping, despite the fact say the global economy they enjoy, because oil right now don't hit nothing less than $120 per barrel. But Nigeria, our production costs don't reduce, and production don't also reduce. If you understand what I mean, we they produce nothing less than 2 million barrels per day those days, but now it don't drop enter 1 million barrels per day. And you're going to say it will affect our revenues. And now waiting the oil sector, they go through at this point in time. 15.9% decline for our production for inside the oil sector. Diesel don't hit nothing less than 1,500 naira per liter. For inside this kind of economic crunch, we say they experience at this point in time. A lot of business persons no say that. You know, say a lot of business persons they use diesel they use fuel they are generating set where they use run their businesses. And if you reason the matter, you're gonna say the cost where we say they buy diesel per liter, it don't enter 1,500 naira per liter, and definitely reflect for the prices of goods and services. Who go to pay that money? You're going to say that the consumers also go to pay that money because it does reflect on their own books. And if they reflect on their books, it go trickle down to the consumers, which now myself and yourself, we say we use those services and products. And definitely, what we see waiting they happen now, the market has come out talk and even at this price, it can be very, very scarce. Make say things we say they're very, very scarce. Definitely, it will reflect for the prices of those commodities. Federal government don't order, say make Twitter, TikTok, and other big tech companies may they get representative for inside the country. What that one mean? Remember a couple of months back, you get one time maybe say government banned Twitter, and right now they talk say for them to unban them, which they don't do. They say the particular app guys get country rep. And the guys get office for inside the shores of this country because they want to see how they use collect taxes and make sure say those companies they registered inside the shores of Nigeria before Nigerians started to use them for their own benefits. Now, why they talk say make Twitter and TikTok may they get country reps so that they go get person reps say they go feel they use communicate with. You know, so we get business takeaway segment, and this business takeaway segment we get one Obonge guest, Franklin Peters, we be saying the CEO of Boundless Pay, and one man we say understand a lot for the crypto space. And the reason why we bring about this topic, and I say a couple of days back, we say we did for here, some guests call in, and they talk, say they don't really understand how to navigate their way as inside the crypto space. Waiting exactly the fee do, as waiting the fee you start their crypto journey. How the fee you start their crypto journey? And I tell you, say, at that point in time no day for us to discuss everything we need to understand about starting your crypto journey. Now, why we bring Mr. Franklin Peters, at least he will put us through as to beginner investors, you want on board, enter the crypto space, waiting exactly be the do's and don'ts for this at this point in time. Knowing fully well, say the market day at a very, very deep. Buy the deep, now where the market day at this point in time. But how if you use on board yourself, enter into the crypto space. Mr. Franklin Peters, you're very much welcome to the business segment of the Good Morning Nigeria show. Oh, we know to hear you.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Franklin Peters, you're welcome. What exactly people feel use how people feel use on board themselves to enter the crypto space, knowing fully well, say at this point in time now, very good opportunity for people to enter because buy the deep. Now, waiting they always talk. Make people come buy the deep. We say they go use enter the crypto space. Waiting be the do's and don'ts. We say you go recommend.
All right. So in situations like this, there are 4 things I recommend for people to do for them to get onboarded into the crypto space. The first is to study. Whenever the market is down, is a good opportunity for people to learn and to research and to understand the system. You know, there is no much distraction. All there is for you to take time and study and understand the system. That's the first one. The second step is after you might have finished studying, you choose projects, coins that have proper use cases. One thing that kills people in the crypto system is people jump into just any coin. Maybe you see a coin because it looks like it's cheap, you buy. Or maybe because the logo looks beautiful or fine, you buy. No, you look for projects that have proper use cases. And when we talk about use cases, we are talking about the things that equip it economically, things that the value that the project brings to the table. For instance, there are projects that are backed by something solid. You understand? There are projects that, you know, the use of it, you know, brings about. Yes, exactly. You know, so some projects like that are projects that I recommend for people to go about. I don't want to mention any coin because not financial advice, you know. So, but you look for projects that have proper value. Number 3, look for projects that have been there for years. There are some of them that have lasted for more than 10 years. They have a proper team behind it, a proper company backing it, right? So some of those projects, look for projects that have people that are well known, that are backing it, you know, and they have been there for a long time. And finally, look for projects that are not on their all-time high. Even though people make this mistake, sometimes you may be in a bear market, but there are some projects that their price are still high. Maybe they have pumped already. So always check to know that this one have fallen to the bottom. It has gone down, so that you buy the dip and sell the top. So these are the 4 things you need to look out for.
Okay, so people, they always ask how much. Oh, Nikoko, na could it be the major thing? Waiting, how much we say people feel use on board themselves, start their crypto journey. In your own discretion, as a low income earner, how much you say people feel use save to start their crypto journey?
Yes, you know, you can't really mention the price because what is $1 million to one person may be $1,000 to another person.
Okay, make I give you benchmark. You know, say our minimum wage now 30,000 naira.
Okay, if you have, like in cryptocurrency, you can onboard as little as 5,000, with even 2,000. You know, just make sure you are not spending what you will break your hand if you lose it, because all of them now still risk.
Your house rent, your school fees.
Yes. So use something that you are willing to risk. You know, if the market keeps going down, it doesn't affect you. So that's my recommendation. Whether it's 5,000, whether it's 100,000, it doesn't matter. Check your portfolio and ensure it is something that you are willing to live for as an investment for as long as possible.
Okay,
so
Mr. Franklin Peters, you don't yarn us better yarn. But then on the final note, what will be the reason for this bear market where we experience now? Why you say when we open our portfolio, we always see the red chart, we full everywhere. What will be the reason? In just few sentences, please. Time no day our side.
Yeah, so we are in a general economic downturn. It doesn't affect, it's not affecting only cryptocurrency markets. It's affecting both the S&P 500. It's affecting the entire, FX markets. So it's people don't have enough money to invest in alternative investments. So that is the reason why the market is good. That is the major reason the market is going down.
Thank you very much, Mr. Franklin Peters. You don't yarn us better yarn for here. We say people need to understand, say, before you enter into the crypto space, you guys make sure, say, the money we say you want to use invest, no be money for your house rent or school fees. Now, money we say you feel risk, because now very, very volatile space for you to invest inside. My name is Fagbo Frank, and if you catch me across all social media platforms at Fagbo Frank, we will continue the conversation on top of your money, your business, and the economy. Don't go anywhere. The Good Money Nigeria show continues. Stay profitable.
say we don't show back, nothing say we don't go. We still there here to still tell you things and things where they share for inside our Obodo Nigeria. Right about now, one worker enter one matter when now waiting they consign us and it they worry us seriously. And what be this thing? You go here say the national grid don't collapse. In fact, not be 1, not be 2, not be 3, not be 4, not be 5. This will happen to be the 6th time when it be say they collapse for just this year alone. Wow, this one too much. And this thing don't make us ask ourselves one question, say, what the federal government need to do to get them right? What the federal government need to do in order to get them right? Imagine a grid will collapse from 3,703 megawatts, just drop to 9 megawatts. You will experience the blackout with a lot of states, a lot of places for inside our Ogbonge Nigeria. So what do the federal government need to do to get them right? Wow, this is a very big question.
Very big question, because if you look at the population of Nigeria, we will get a population of about 200 million Nigerians, estimated. And in terms of households, people where they use light, at least 50,000, about 50,000 households now it's supposed to use electricity be about that, because everything are estimations. So we could just say about that amount. And the 9 megawatts we remain now supposed to serve just about a little about 3,000 of these households. Out of 50,000 households. So you can't tell you say out of like where you get up to 50,000 people or where you get up to 50 people, only about 3 people 9 get lights. How you take do you? Right now. Or the lights where you get fit serve only just about 3 people out of 50 people. Mo could just put them like that. How we take fit balance the situation? Waiting we fit do about them. Now, government in and out do always talk about, would they add so megawatt, or we'll go add this watt, or we'll go do this one, or we'll go do this one. But waiting be the main thing, will they see the beginning and wait day between the discourse and, their other counterpart them. Waiting will feel do about it. Waiting government don't even do now. Waiting be the thing. Waiting make we not get government the way they proactive to think of lasting solution to electricity matter. Because I realize, say, when Oga Fashola when he be governor, he talk about them, he say, any government will mean business, go make sure, say, exactly, say, any government will mean business, go make sure, say, they tackle light matter within 6 months. As a head of Oga Electricity.
You know, say Nigeria don't invest a lot into this electrical.
Too much.
In this power sector. Now, and we've been thinking, say, if they privatize them, it go help the situation. But today, we see that the same problem of TC&D, incompetent, they're not they try. But most of the time, the GenCos will tell you say that they generate enough. But now to distribute, now they're the problem.
What's in the stopper?
So GenCos they distribute enough when it be like, say, we not even if you use and finish, we even they distribute and they give neighboring countries.
I'm not sure. Say,
now, Frank,
I'm not sure say GenCos they distribute enough, because if you reason the matter, you're going to say, at this point in time, we are generating 9 megawatts. And 9 megawatts right now, if you just take care of 6,300 households. Household for like 4, an average homes, you have the mother, father, and 2 kids. Like an average, on the average. We know say you did more than that. And for this country, if for 200 million Nigerians, we get nothing less than 50 million households. So how if you use power, just 50 million households, and we are only generating electricity that is enough for 6,300 households. So you're going to say they are not even generating 1/10 of what we are supposed to be generating. South Africa, they generate 58,000 megawatts. 58,000, and their population is less than 50 million.
But Frank, let
so
me hold you.
Say we get a very long. They're not generating enough at all.
We not feel agree with this, because if they need to generate enough, then why it be say would the feed give electricity to neighboring countries? What's the rationale?
No. Those things are
GenCos they distribute. They generate enough.
In the talk, say they need to generate enough.
Generating enough.
Now what's in the talk now?
If we go into the pages, we go into books, you say GenCos they generate enough. Now the problem, now the distribution. Now
if you're saying we are distributing to other African countries, it's very illegal.
But you know,
so now when say that they use siphon, I don't know if you get my point. So I they talk say if just 58, if South Africa they generate 58,000 and their population is less than 50 million, how much more Nigeria will be say get 200 million, and we generate not at this point in time we are generating 9 megawatts. megawatt no fit even reach for the whole of Lekki.
But this one, because of we just get the crisis of the collapse.
Yes, before the crisis, it was 3,000.
From
3,400 or so.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, so how is that enough for the whole of Nigeria?
Before now, we know how much Benin Republic, I don't just call countries them. Yeah. We know how much some countries they own Nigeria for electricity, what will supply give them. So why Ibisa will not even generate enough for our own population, but we won't get enough to give other countries? What's the rationale behind that?
Probably they are paying more for the electricity. Yes, now definitely.
We get this thing.
If I get a market that will pay me more for what I'm producing, I will go to the market. That's business. So it's a business now. It don't turn to business.
Make we get this thing clear. Not be the problem of Gencos. Gencos they generate enough.
Okay.
Now say the distribution, because this thing they work in synergy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Generate. We take the power. We distribute.
So what's the quantity where they generate? Frank, now they say by statistics,
9 megawatts. When they say we generate
no reach
now
enough.
It's not enough. That's what I am saying.
He said even the 3,000.
No, now from the distribution, now from there it drop. Now that distribution, and now you tell the generate.
You not see understand. You not see understand.
If I say they will bring NEPA people come here,
and
make we
will
get
bring
that discussion.
The point where Frank they make be say generally when it be say our grid they function well, we they generate 3,800 megawatts. Where no day enough for the population of Nigeria as against the amount we South Africa they generate.
We not they distribute enough.
If they talk generation, not even distribution, generation.
No.
So we say generation no day.
We not distribute enough to give our people.
Time no day for us to discuss. Like say we go bring person we say they the sector, make you can explain this thing to us and to our viewers.
So so we go bring person we be say day of course for either the Genco or Discos, people we they in charge of this matter. May they can explain to us in maths we go feel understand, not be the hard mathematics. Make we understand, what's in they happen with this calculation of how many megawatts and no megawatts. Make we know what's in raised to power what. We need to distribute.
Now why can't do business still they thrive?
Now I can do.
Yes, no.
No go there. No go there, Frank. All right, now here go back break on top of the show this morning. Thank you to everybody we don't join hand and body together to make the show kajad well. As usual, the conversation will continue for all our social media handles. So continue to follow the station like your village people for wazobiatv.ng and Wazobia Max TV. Make we carry the conversation waka for all our social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. My name is Precious Enyi. On top of Instagram, I did for Precious Enyi Official. And of course, for Twitter, Precious_Enyi. We'll go jam tomorrow when we go get accidents.
All right, my name now Ochuko Omirago. But if you call me Chief Ochuko, now here we go for tell and I say bye-bye. Tomorrow, when I join us again on top, Wazobia Max TV. Bye-bye.
All right, so